the upset of the season, I'd imagine, in the Women's Super League. No one, less likely me, saw that one coming. Taroona were absolutely terrific on the day. And United, you might remember, coming off a very, very, very short turnaround. They'd played Launceston City on the Thursday night, I think it was, won 7-0, and then having to back up a couple of days later. It certainly showed. Their players looked very tired, leg weary, as you would be playing at this elite level. For United, when we look at their form, you certainly have to mention Olivia Di Marais, 11 goals in the Golden Boot, and second only to Jasmine White, who sits on 16 from the strikers. Danielle Gunton, she's had a great season with 5, and Lucy Smith also with 4. So they've got a few different avenues to goal, but Di Marais, for mine, is their absolute out-and-out star, the Brazilian. And we also mentioned the imports, Liz Fogarty, central defender, just absolutely directs all the traffic from back there. Again, joins from the USA, where she competed in the NCAA Division 1 competition. Also, Captain Jacksonville Armada, I should say, in the Women's Premier Soccer League over there. And also played with Keynsham Town Football Club in the FA Women's National League. So, very, very highly credentialed player. Di Marais, as I mentioned, the Brazilian. She's played at the highest levels through both Brazil and the USA. Kingborough's form coming in today, coming off a 2-2 draw against Launceston City, and that was actually the same scoreline in round 1, which we had the absolute pleasure to cover. And who could forget that magnificent strike from Emily Grisnich, followed by an equally, probably more impressive backflip. They were very lively that day, Kingborough, and as I said, coming off that 2-2 result, they would come here today with a fair bit of confidence of reproducing that form, belying their position on the ladder in 4th. Interestingly, these two sides have played each other fairly recently in the Women's Statewide Cup, and on that occasion, Launceston United came away 8-2 winners at Kingborough on Anzac Day. So certainly, as I said, they have no trouble scoring goals, and that will be the thing I think Kingborough will need to look at really closely today, that ability to shut down their goal-scoring abilities. We mentioned earlier, Di Marais, Gunton and Smith. They've got 3 very, very good avenues to goal. And I'll just focus for a moment on Danielle Gunton. I think often, probably without, overstating the obvious, unheralded, certainly not in the 4 walls of this club. They know how good she is. She just sets up week in, week out. You get the same standard from her, and her ability again to score goals is something that does set her aside from others in this competition. For Kingborough, again, travelling's always tough, but there is some absolute quality in this side. Anna Fuchs, Eloise Payne, both starting today. I mentioned Emily Grisnich. I was really impressed with her in that first round fixture up at Prospect Park. All in readiness. This is one of the highlights for me, players lining up before the game. United in their traditional all-blue home strip. Kingborough in the away strip, the silver and blue, or the grey and blue, depending upon how colourblind you are. Fairly mild evening here at Birch Avenue. We've got the river not too far away, so often a breeze is the factor here. Not today. Beautiful, calm day. We have had a few showers go through Launceston today. Bit of ominous black cloud out there at the moment around Waverley. But the weather apps tell us that the rain's not going to come until a bit later, hopefully well and truly after this game is finished. The ground will be a little bit slippery though, and that always makes it hard, a bit skiddy. Out there for the toss at the moment. Catherine Hill and Hannah Walsh taking the toss. Very important game for both of these sides. Looks like that signal from the referee indicates that Kingborough will be running to the right of screen. We'll just wait to confirm that. United will certainly want to continue that excellent form. I mentioned that win over South Hobart was fantastic. South Hobart second on the table. And certainly more in line of where I see Launceston United this season. Very positive group. And one of the things we know from Kingborough too, highly talented crew. Certainly on their day, very capable. They'll come here and give themselves every chance. One of the probably negatives, and I don't ever like to be negative, but one of the negatives about United is in the last couple of seasons, the gap between their best and their not so best has been quite substantial. That gap certainly closed this season with their goal scoring ability, but we did see in that last game that we called here, where Taroona got the 3 points, that a lot of pressure on and around the ball just didn't give United that chance to work and use the supreme talent they have up front. As I said, Dee Moraes is certainly something special. We're underway. Rob Soward here at Birch Avenue with you, and Walsh, first shot on goal. Wouldn't that have been the start that they wanted? No problems there though. Jaslyn Venn, safe as houses. Right behind that, which is good too, because as I said, that ball's a bit slippery, a bit skiddy here. This time of day too, a bit of dew, we've had a bit of rain. Dee Murray is there with ball at foot. They won't be giving her too much room to work her magic, I wouldn't think, and beautifully dispossessed on that occasion by the Kingborough defence. We saw Taroona really deprive United of space in that fixture here a couple of weeks ago, and they certainly didn't give Fogarty any opportunity to set up. And she's critical, the central defender, to them. Foot race going on here at the moment. It's Payne and Dee Moraes. Payne gets it out of trouble. Heads back in board the Lashmar. She'll be important today, Cara Lashmar. Little 1-2 there. Opportunity here. Another look at it. Good pace down the sideline there. Isabella Duff back to the keeper. Plays it out of there. Grisnich keeps it in. Oh, goes to go around the defender. I reckon she'll run out of real estate, and she does. It's nice to be here at Birch Avenue. As I said, it's a fairly mild night. Bit of cloud cover, keeping things warm. 12 degrees a moment ago when I checked the temperature gauge. So it'll suit us up here in the commentary box if it stays like that. Let's just build it out over the sideline there by Laura Dickinson. She's there with Grisnich at the moment. That'll be a heck of a battle between those two. The two number 5s. Opportunity here for Kingborough. A little bit too heavy, that ball. He's gathered up nicely there by Jaslyn Venn. Plays on quickly. Back to Smith. One of their target players. Kingborough certainly started a little faster. There's an opportunity there. Flag stays down. Just a fraction heavy. So I bet the first four race forward have Kingborough. Just a little heavy, that one, and as I said, that skidding ball sometimes makes it a little bit hard to judge. Duff, it's going to be the first corner of the game. Just belts that out there ahead of Lashmar. Lucy Page for Kingborough and Amy Ollington. See what they've got up their sleeve. They play it quickly. Ollington plays it to Page. Page keeps it on the ground. Belted out over the sideline. So quickly taken on that occasion by Kingborough. Dangerous ball. Kingborough very well set up back here. Oh, nicely done. Experience of Fogarty at the back. Battling on. Beautifully done. Class player. And she sent Dee Moraes on a mission. Lots of grey shirts back there, though. You get the feeling that that's going to be the case all day. They're not going to give Olivia Dee Moraes any room to move. You know how dangerous she is, the Brazilian. Oh, clever little ball there. Sends Lashmar off on a mission. She's got Duff right on, hot on a hammer. Lashmar goes to cut inside. Just didn't have enough angle to work with on that occasion, and out harmlessly over the end line. Jaslyn then just watching that one trickle over. Early doors here at Birch Avenue. Just ticked over 5 minutes. Long ball in there again. No problems at all for Venn, who's directing traffic down that far side in front of the club rooms. Good crowd there, a few people inside enjoying the warmth, but plenty sitting outside as well. Again, a dangerous ball. They've been down this side closest to our camera for most of their attacks. Foot race down that far touchline. Ball out. United ball. Let's see what they can set up here. Hasn't been up that end a lot so far. Very, very early stages here. 0-0 so far. Birch Avenue between 4th place Kingborough, 5th place Launceston United. Well, ball bounces dangerously. Opportunity here. Just belted out by Kingborough. There was Lucy Smith involved in that shot that was blocked. Throw quickly taken. Dickinson. Or Kingborough, they can see they're very well set up the back. Dickinson will take that almost where the previous throw was taken 2 throws ago. So, wonderful player, Laura Dickinson for United. Smith on a little mission, cuts inside. Nicely done. Oh, great shot. And well defended. It was Laura Fulton with the shot, pulled the trigger, and Casey Bumford. Very, very nice save. So first opportunity there for United. And it was quick reactions from Casey Bumford, the keeper, deflecting that for a corner. Now we'll see what United have got up their sleeve. Just keep an eye on Dee Moraes as well. Top of the box. Long ball in. Here we go. Or pulls the trigger. It ran out of real estate. Had grey and blue shirts racing at her. If I'm a Kingborough defender, I'm not giving her any room at all. She is just so talented. How she reads the play. Right on the spot there. She was. Top of the box, you hear the Kingborough coach yelling out top of the box. That's where they don't want the ball to go, because that's where Dee Moraes is lurking. Long ball in, harmlessly over the end line. And took a nice bit of work from Casey Bumford. Big sport. Always terrific to see local businesses getting behind their local clubs. Long ball, that's dangerous because that's going to skid. Struck that nicely, did Fogarty. Certainly plenty of power, but Bumford certainly up for it. Ten minutes played. Still 0-0 here at Birch Avenue. Rob Soward calling the action. Kingborough the visitors and Launceston United the home team. Kingborough certainly looking the liveliest early on. But United now starting to have a bit of play. It's in the side net. Can't give her any room at all. Lucy Smith. We've got scoring options, and there's one of them. Smith again. Straight at her this time, though. Bumford right behind it. The busy start from Lucy Smith. I mentioned Smith, I mentioned Gunton. Haven't called Gunton a lot yet. But when she gets into the game, she can do some damage. Scored a couple of cracking goals here at Birch Avenue last season, last campaign when I called them. And she certainly put herself towards the top of the Golden Boot chart. Olivia Di Maria is on the ball there at the moment, currently second. Cuts inside, looks for some space. Well defended, nicely done. It's a corner though. Smith will take this. Smith sends it into the mixer. Headed away nicely by Kingborough. They've got space and time. Just belted out of there, out of trouble. If that bounces, that could be dangerous. There, it was Lashmar, well defended on that occasion. Maya Mitchell. Defence turns into attack. All right, Kingborough, just with the numbers back. Defend it back to the keeper. Fitted for there by Fogarty. Trying to create from the back, Smith. The flag's gone up. Di Maria's in an offside position. Opportunity here, chopped off. Duff. Build it out over the sideline. Match manager Ian Dickinson straight away feeds that ball back in. Keep things moving. Grisnich and Laura Dickinson down that touchline. Both ask the question. Grisnich gets the affirmative answer. It's going to be a heck of a battle between those two number fives. They are just both quality players. Laura Dickinson, one of the real leaders here at United, and Emily Grisnich, so important to this Kingborough outfit. Strong player, skilled, can score goals as well. So we've got a corner. So we'll see what they've been practicing on the training pitch. We go the longer ball this time. Set it up. Smith, height advantage. Fogarty, they could raffle it. Just build it out of there. The power of Fogarty. Real general at the back there. Full moon rising in the background here at Birch Avenue. Very picturesque, I'm sure, on your TV screens if you're watching this. Certainly is for us here. Get towards the penultimate day of autumn before we head into the winter. Very mild night in Launceston. As I said, shower of rain this afternoon just to make things a bit skiddy underfoot. Players adjusting very well though, which is interesting because last time we were here, players seemed to be slipping a bit more than they are at the moment. And we hadn't had any rain that day. So, ground in good shape. Fogarty nods it out. Kingborough ball. Just ticked over 15 minutes. Still 0-0. Grisnich, dangerous. Just belted out by Fogarty. And just thumped out by Mitchell. Opportunity here. Di Moraes. Well set up at the back. I can count 6 grey shirts there. They're not giving them any space at all. I think managed to create a 2-on-1 there, just with that quick ball. It could be dangerous, just off the side of the boot. Luck's a fortune. Gathered by Hill, sends it out wide. Dickinson. Deflection. Grisnich leading the race. Got Hill hot on a hammer. Takes it back inside. Does Grisnich. Nice little run. Clever ball. Trying to create, as she usually is. There's Hennessy. Dangerous spot. Going to be okay though. No problems there for Jaslyn then. Got herself into a nice position and averted the danger there. Mitchell wants to play on quickly, trying to set something up on the counter. Di Moraes just crossed halfway. Nicely done. Opportunity here. At the keeper, will this go through? I think it will! Beautifully done, Cara Lashmar. Deflection, and they're on the board, Kingborough. You can see that quick counter, and they've threatened to do that a couple of times. And that deflection was all it took. And Cara Lashmar's opened the score for Kingborough. 1-0. Will this spur the home team into action? Both sides have certainly had good opportunities. Always a great thing to... Always a great thing to start with a goal when you're on the road. Get you up and about. Both sides have had good opportunities. We saw a couple of nice saves from both keepers. Probably a better save from a better shot on goal that caused Casey Bumford deflect automatic reflex save with the feet. But both sides certainly creating opportunity. Fogarty. Ooh, cleverly done. Opportunity here, Kingborough. Beautiful ball, Grisnich. A little heavy. Oh, deflection, that would have hurt. Power of Laura Dickinson there. Grisnich, talk about power. Grisnich going to use his strength here against Roy. Beautifully done, Nina Roy, on that occasion. Wins the ball for United. And the coach very happy with Nina there. Great effort. Another opportunity here for Kingborough. Slicing through that defence at the moment. Great run. Grisnich dispossessed. Ball will sit though. Hennessy. Good strength. She's got Dickinson on a hammer. All blue shirts. Nicely cleared. Fogarty on that occasion. Trying to turn defence into attack. Roy went without it. Dickinson plays it up the touch line. Deflection. And that'll be a United ball. Just ticked over 20 minutes here at Birch Avenue. I'm Rob Soward bringing you this week's Women's Super League match of the round. Fourth place Kingborough travelling up the highway to take on Launceston United here at Kemlek Park in Birch Avenue, and great start for the visitors. They found us back of the net in the 16th minute. United desperately searching for an equaliser. Smith, she's been busy early. Lots of Kingborough shirts there at the back. Long range from Fogarty! Forces the save. Di Maria's on the ball. What she got up her sleeve, the Brazilian. Turns inside. Oh! Just averted. You saw all the skill on display then. My word, Fogarty just fired a cannon up the field. Di Maria's almost squared things up. Smith, deflection. Well set up at the back again, Kingborough. Back to Smith. What can she create? She's been very busy early. Fogarty again. From just over the top. Nice battle here in front of us. Beautifully done on that occasion. Page trying to set a teammate free. Hill, experience at the back. Back to Venn. Off the side of the boot. And almost into the Kingborough dugout area. The technical area, I should say. Played quickly there. Page. She's been busy early as well. She's going to be important to them at the back, you'd think, with these attacking options that United have. You saw there in that last forward foray the capability certainly of creating, which is why they've got such an outstanding goal difference. 16 to the good. This is Kingborough -4. Kingborough from long range. Don't tell me that's 2! Fantastic strike from range. Kingborough on fire. The skipper, Hannah Walsh, making it 2-0. Heck of a start for the visitors. What have United got up their sleeve here? They'd be looking for a quick reply. Great defence, Kingborough. Moraes got 2 on her. Gets it back. She's wanting someone running for it. A little stationary at the moment. Fogarty at the back. De Moraes. Lots of grey shirts in front of her. Oh, nicely done. Lashma. Working hard is Cara Lashma, number 9. It's Page. Looking for options. Finds one. It's a teammate off on a run. Hill closing the gap. This will be a heck of a finish here. Deflection. It's going to sit okay for them. Smith. Nice touch to De Moraes. Quickly played. Here's a go. Gunton. Haven't seen a lot of her tonight so far. Right on the spot there. Sends it out wide. Smith. Couple to beat. Flag's gone up. Not quite on that occasion for Nina Roy. Well worked move though, United. Searching for that first goal. If you've just joined us here at Kemlake Park at Birch Avenue, Newstead, I'm Rob Soward bringing you all the action from Kingborough versus the hosts, Launceston United. And if you're a United fan, it's not good news so far. Kingborough up 2 to the good, and 2 very good goals they have been indeed, including that last one from Hannah Walsh, the skipper. Have to make goals of the week, I reckon, when they do the edit in the studio this week. It's a heck of a strike from range from the captain. Quick ball here. Opportunity. Gunton sends it inboard. Dangerous spot. All grey shirts, though, again, they're so well organised at the back. Kingborough doesn't quite sit. Not sitting for the home side at the moment. Very quick ball played through there from Kingborough. A little too heavy before they could get any forwards on the end of it. See, Hennessy was pretty keen to get onto that one, but just a fraction heavy for her. Hill plays it back to Venn. Hennessy's sniffing around. Fogarty, collision there. Kingborough player coming off a little worse for wear after that one. Fogarty looking for De Moraes. She's found her! Kingborough defenders nervous. That quick ball through. Olivia De Moraes having a chance to show her skill there. Off target on that occasion. Got a player down, just getting some attention at the moment. Jamie Ollington just copped the. She's okay though. No need for any magic spray. We're running it back. Deflection will be a United ball just in front of their technical area. Off on a run. Hennessy shuts her down. Hill. Dickinson. Turnover. Walsh. Deflection. That's just gone wide. Oh, that could have been real gnarly for United. Beautiful run there from the skipper, Hannah Walsh. Got the deflection, got the corner. United weathering a storm at the moment. So a corner option they've got here, a little short one. Oh, nice turn, opportunity here. Shot on goal, deflection. Ball stays in. Nodded away there by Gunton. Back to Page. She's got all blue shirts around. A beautiful run though from Page. Weaves her way through. Hill, back to Page. That's gone into the back of the net. That's 3. Well, just pressure and weight of possession there in the box. It looked like Walsh again, I think, on the end of that one. There was a tangle of bodies there. I will check that. I will give it to Hannah Walsh at this stage. So that's 3-0. Around about the half-hour mark here at Birch Avenue, Kemlake Park. And certainly not a scoreline I don't think too many would have thought coming. Particularly not at this stage of the game. We just played the half hour. All bobbling around. Hill. Long range from Walsh. Oh, forces a great save. That's a terrific save from Jaslyn Venn, and a nice round of applause, as it should be. That was heading for the net. Back of the net, all the way. Beautifully done. Heck of a strike. Hill shows her appreciation with a high five. Is that going to be the bit of inspiration they need, United? Kingborough, a corner. Nodded out. Roy. Page sends it inboard. Oh, just misses the target. Walsh. Sorry, that was Hennessy. Oh, off the top of the bar. They are relentless at the moment, Kingborough. And the crossbar, all that saved that from being a fourth goal. Beautiful strike from Hennessy from range. A couple of those tonight. Long range efforts. Di Maria's ball at foot. The Brazilian on a run. Oh, beautiful. To find the fingertips. Corner. They'll be searching for something here, United. Nicely struck shot there from Gunton, just spinning off the fingertips there of Bumford, couldn't quite control it. Ball's coming in. Nicely taken. Deflection. Oh, not. Gun one. Both of those headed goalwards and keeping United at bay. Just takes it away there from the home side. And equally great defensive effort from Kingborough. Ball head spot. Hill. United. Nicely worked and just absolutely thrashed out of there by Walsh. Hennessy and Hill, the two H's after this one. Back to Venn. She'll clear the area. She does. Dickinson, I should say. Oh, no communication at the back there. That could have got untidy. Belted out. All dark blue shirts around there. They certainly won't want to concede another one. Walsh, dangerous ball. Hennessy. Fogarty. Forks one way, then the other. Sends it back in. Nicely dispossessed, but one back. Moraes just pumps that forward. No one. Hennessy. Chopped off. Opportunity for Moraes. Flag stays. All grey shirts in front of her. 3, 4 on counting. Dangerous spot. No one there. That's where Lucy Smith might be. Opportunity. Just wide. They're pressing United, trying to find something here. Just before. Played about 35 minutes. If you've just joined us here at Kemlake Park, Birch Avenue at Newstead. Rob Sauer bringing you all the action of this week's match of the round. And if you're a Kingborough fan, you're going to be very impressed with the scoreline. Opportunity here, though, for United. And going back to what I was saying, Kingborough fans would be very pleased. 3-0 at the moment. I've got a couple to Walsh. And one to Lashmar. I will just check that at half time. It was a bit of a goalmouth scramble, that last one. But I think Walsh got a boot on it. Scored an absolute cracker before that, though, from long range. The skipper. Had a heck of a game so far. Fogarty. The general at the back. What's she got? Oh, here's an opportunity. Foot. Casey Bumford up, but on that occasion, the skidding ball worked in her favour. Just enabled her to get there a step or two ahead of the advancing Olivia De Moraes, the United striker. All Kingborough at the back. Again, they've been very well set up there so far. United have found them very hard to break down. First slip of the night. Fogarty from long range, chopped off. It's Page. Number 2. Back to Hennessy. Page almost again, not quite. Knocked on. A lot of United defenders there. They shouldn't have any worries defusing this, and they don't. Fogarty off on a run. Just a fraction heavy, that ball. Wrong-footed Gunton. Couldn't quite control it. Walsh wins it back. Sets a bit of a mission for Lashmar down this near touchline. United all set up well at the back there, and that was safely diffused by Isabella Duff, who gets it back. Running back to Ward, just done a bit of work, Duff, in the last couple of minutes. Deflection gets it back. It's back there to Fulton. And he goes long. Changes the angle. Opportunity here. Oh, didn't quite sit on that occasion. That was Mitchell in there. Kingborough win it back. Only as far as Fogarty. Fogarty sits it up. Trying to give De Moraes something to work with. Timely boot there from Page. Well done. It's Walsh winning that there for her team. The skipper. Page with a nice throw. Fogarty chops it off though. Good strength between those two. Gunton, just wrong-footed there by Page. Walsh. Beautiful up-close work there. Changes the angle. Dickinson chops it off in front of Grisnich. Marshall. They're away down that far side. Nina Roy runs out of real estate. There'll be a quick throw taken there by Kingborough. Deflection off Dickinson. Kingborough again. Grisnich. Got a bit of time. Just a fraction heavy that ball through there from Kingborough. Didn't have anyone on the end of it. It's 40 minutes gone in the first half here at Burst Avenue. And Kingborough 3 to the good. United would love to head into the sheds with one in the bag, I'm sure. Small amount to climb. Then 3-0, obviously. They've certainly had some chances, but they've been thwarted by some excellent Kingborough defence, both from the keeper and from their defenders. I've mentioned Page at the back, Talara Lawson, been terrific. Bumford, the keeper. Anna Fuchs as well, she's been terrific. Hennessy plays it wide and wants to get it back. Foot race, Hennessy and Hill. The two H's again. Venn just clears it as she does. Bit heavy though for Gunton. It'll be a throw. Camera position. Getting some nice up close footage there, I'm sure, of the action here at Birch Avenue. Oh. Dangerous ball there, Walsh. Sends Hennessy on a mission. Hennessy just couldn't quite get enough behind that one. Easily gathered up by Jaslyn Venn on that occasion. Venn sends it long. Gunton, middle of the park, right smack in the middle of the park actually. Dickinson sends Marshall Roy on a mission. Down that far touch line. It'll be a United ball in front of their supporters. They'll want to get into it, their supporters. Good crowd here. Birch Avenue always is. Very loyal following they have United. They'll want to get vocal, I'm sure. Any questions being asked over there of the linesman, and it'll be a Kingborough throw. It's in the shadows of half time. Kingborough certainly won't want to concede at this point of proceedings. One there by Fogarty in the middle of the park, trying to kickstart something. Smith, long range effort. Safely over the back of the crossbar and into the structure at the back that stops it hitting the cars. So danger averted all round on that occasion. Cleverly won on that occasion. Amy Ollington just played back to the keeper. And Kingborough looked to build. Kingborough ball. .42 minutes gone. Dickinson. Murray is in the middle of the park. Deflection, Hill. The fog creeping in on the next field over there. As I said, we're pretty close to the river here at Newstead, Birch Avenue, and bit of that evening fog rolling in. Moon's disappeared behind the clouds. A full moon here this evening. That'll be a goal kick for Kingborough. No, corner. My apologies. Just got the deflection on the way through. What have they been practicing? You notice Dee Moraes has got some company. They certainly won't want to leave her there by herself. Dangerous ball. Back towards Dee Moraes. Cara Lashmar on the spot. And that's cleverly done. You just can't have players of that ilk standing there unopposed. So you work in a phone box, Olivia Dee Moraes, so she doesn't need any room. Deflection. They've ticked over regulation time here at Kemlick Park, home ground of United, and they're down 3-0 at the moment. You've just joined us. Opportunity here though. Dee Moraes, what she got up her sleeve. Deflection, that'll be a corner. What can they do here, United? They would dearly love to head into the sheds with a goal up on the scoreboard, reducing that margin.
Make sure you win this ball, Barra. Nothing silly now.
At the other end of the spectrum, Kingborough, after all their hard work, will not want to concede here. Dee Moraes standing by herself though. We'll see what happens. Deflection. Ball bobbling around. Ball heads in and that's off target. So again, good reflexes there on the last line of defence. They've had two cleared off the line and a great save from the keeper, Bumford. Reflex save early with the feet. So they've certainly not been bereft of opportunities, United, that's for sure, but Kingborough have been able to convert theirs. And away again. Grisnich on deflection. Hennessy turns inside. Nicely done. Good win there. It was Lucy Smith doing it at both ends of the ground. Dee Moraes off on a run. Dee Moraes, deflection. Shut down nicely. Great defence, Kingborough. It's been a real team defence effort in this first half from the visitors. Coach yelling out instructions, just wanting things to stay tight. Ball comes in, deflection. It's sent in again. Smith keeps it on the ground. Player slips at a crucial moment, just belted out of there. And that's going to be half time. So plenty to think about in the sheds for both teams, but if you've just joined us, we'll head in at half time with Kingborough up 3-0. Goals through the agency of Hannah Walsh in the 25th and the 30th minute. Cara Lashmar got things open, the scoring in the 16th minute. United have had their chances, but haven't been able to breach that Kingborough goal. So plenty to think about. We'll take a short break here at Birch Avenue. Rob Soward back with you in the second half. But as we head into half time, it's Kingborough 3, Launceston United 0. We'll be back with you shortly.
We've made some new hires. Ooh. Introducing Macca's Korean Barbecue Dunk Range.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it.
back to Birch Avenue for the second half of the match of the round in the Women's Super League. Kingborough Lions, the visitors, and they headed into the sheds with a very handy 3-0 lead. Pardon me, 3-0 lead. Launceston United with it all to do here on their home deck at Kemlec Park. But one thing we know about this United side is they are very adept at scoring. So we'll see what the second half brings. Dee Moraes, who is going to be so important, you'd think, in this second half. Ball bobbling around in the middle. We'll sit there for Dickinson. There's Roy out wide. Dickinson again, sends Roy in mission, not quite this occasion. Heck of a first half from Kingborough, just capitalising on their opportunities. United denied from some very, very good goalkeeping and good defence. So it could have quite easily been 3-2, 3-1. Opportunity here, Dee Moraes. Trying to find some space, crosses the ball in beautifully. Opportunity there, just didn't quite sit for Gunton. It control it across the body, that's always really hard to do. And get power and accuracy on it. But promising start from the home side. A few loyal supporters over there on this fairly mild evening here in Launceston. A bit of fog around, as I said, close to the river here in Newstead. Full moon beckoning through the clouds. And United are searching for a quick score. You sort of think they'd want to put one on the scoreboard early, hoping that more will follow. Foot race down that far touch line. It's paid back to Venn. Jaslyn Venn, the long-time Launceston United custodian. Bit heavy, that ball. It'll be a Kingborough throw. Just on their side of halfway, just in front of the crowd here at Birch Avenue. Good steal from United though. Dee Moraes. The ball escorted out over the sidelines there. That was Anna Fuchs. Been terrific today, Fuchs, doing some great work at the back there, stymieing the United attackers. Oh, beautiful back heel there. Roy squares it up, deflection. Opportunity there for Dickinson. Bit of a foot race. Dickinson with strength. Good power, Laura Dickinson. It's come off Grisnich. Smith, just a fraction heavy, although she'll keep it in. Well done. Nicely done, Lucy, playing for the corner. Clever. That's the sort of start they want, United. Quickly taken. Smith, clever. Nice little chop inside there. Well, gets around. Good run. Lucy Smith. Ball just belted back out over the sideline. Nicely worked there between Smith and Fulton. Dickinson will take the throw, as she usually does. It's a grey shirts in the box there. Gunton asking the question. Almost Dennis Lilly-like there, that appeal. Referee agreeing with her. Older listeners will remember the Australian champion cricketer. That peeling style he used to have. Well, I reckon Daniel Gunton's been watching a few of his old clips. It worked. Long ball in from Smith. Deflection. Just belted out of there from Walsh. Just aiming for the sideline. Gives Kingborough a chance to reset. She's been terrific, Walsh. 2 great goals in that first half. The skipper playing a real captain's game here for the visitors. Quickly taken. Smith trying to find something. Lucy Smith. Beautiful work there. Ball at foot. Beautiful work, Lucy. Run out of real estate, unfortunately. Grey shirts there everywhere. Grisnich just belts it out. Only as far as Hennessy, middle of the park. Grisnich has continued to work up the ground. Grisnich and Dickinson. This will be a heck of a battle. The 5s. Dickinson leads the race, goes back to Venn. Venn goes back to Dickinson. That's clever. Really clever play, United. Will that be the spark that they need? There's Gunton. Good things always happen when she's involved. Cuts through the middle. Gives it off. Di Moraes trying to turn the defenders. Fuchs is involved. Di Moraes brought down. Oh! Just wide! Well, promising start from the home team. That was a great piece of work there. Transition from one end to the other. And that's what they can do, United. Not rewarded on the score sheet on that occasion, but that talent is there to turn defence into attack. And again, you saw it. Key players involved there. Gunton, Dickinson, and Di Moraes. Better set up at the back at the moment, United, than they were in that first half. Maya Mitchell. Dickinson. Keeps it in. No, ref said that was out. Talara Lawson was about to head upfield with that one. The Kingborough ball. Long ball. Dickinson nods it the wrong way. Hill. Dickinson wins it back. Been important early, has Laura Dickinson. Deflection. That'll be okay. Good goal kick. No harm done there. Fogarty. Thought she was going to pull the trigger there on that one. And she's got a cannon for a leg. Changes the angle and sends it out wide. One of the highlights for me in the first half was that Kingborough defence, the way they were set up behind the ball. Just really denying United time and space. Beautiful run there from Dickinson. Sides the way through. Got Di Moraes. You don't want to give her room. She's got a bit of it at the moment. Deflection. Pulled the trigger and the deflection found a bit of time. Bought the keeper a bit of time. And no harm done there as Casey Bumford gathered that one in and sends it back with interest over halfway. Hill. Grisnich. Good strength. Emily Grisnich changes the angle. First picked out a free kick here. That'll be to Grisnich, I'd say. Or Kingborough anyway. So Fuchs taking this one. Fuchs keeps it low. Walsh. Walsh sides away through. Just high. Just fine space. Walsh, strong player. Just got around Laura Fulton there, and just for a moment, a little bit of daylight. But just sent that one over the bar. Good win there from Di Marais, keeps it in. Bit of a race down that touchline. Page in the right spot, makes a run out of real estate. Has to head back in. Dangerous ball. And Roy trying to get on the end of that, but that was really nicely defended there on that occasion by Talara Lawson. A couple of speedsters there. Lawson more toe than a Roman sandal. And Roy also no slouch when it comes to that. Always good to see those pacey players racing down the flanks. And we've got two of them, two of the best there in the league at using their pace. Battling in the middle of the park there. United trying to create something. An opportunity. Here's Roy. Pulls the trigger and forces the save. Nicely struck. And good deflection there from the Kingborough custodian, Casey Bumford. Pushes that out of harm's way. And Lucy Smith will go over and take the corner. A couple of opportunities from the set plays have United. See what they can do here. Let's just build it back at Smith. Secondary opportunity. Smith cuts inboard. Using her feet nicely. Deflection. Yeah, just it took the sting out of it. And gathered up nicely there by Bumford, who just plays on quickly. Got Talara Lawson here working hard for her down the sideline. Got Dickinson in front of her. Oh, Dickinson just with that body strength. Oh, dangerous offload there. Flags up though. Hennessy laid it off there for Walsh. The first substitution of the evening. It's Nina Roy making way there for Willow Avens. Coming on. Willow also not short on the pace front, so some fresh legs might be just what they need. United searching for something on that score sheet. Ball deflecting around the middle. Dangerous ball there. Lashmar, good strength and pace against Fulton. Nice battle over there on that far touchline. Dangerous position, nodded out by the United defence. Fulton just gets it out of there. Hennessy in there trying to set something up for Kingborough. Ball in dispute out on that far side, and it'll be a throw to the visitors. Page. She's picked out Fogarty. She set Di Marais as a mission, just a fraction heavy. It's just sometimes at this time of the evening with that dew settling on the ground, we had a bit of rain as well. So just trying to judge the way that ball skids on. The ball for Di Marais was just a fraction heavy once it skidded. Counter attack here from Kingborough. Hennessy from long range and over the bar. On target, but just a fraction on the high side. Couldn't keep that one down. Could Tegan Hennessy, number 12. gone 15 minutes in this second half. And no addition to the halftime score. If you've just joined us, I'm Rob Soward here at Kemlake Park, Birch Avenue. The score being Kingborough 3, Launceston United 0. Lawson deflection off Dickinson. That'll end up being a goal kick, I reckon, if it goes out. You can see what I mean about that bit of rain, a bit of dew. It's just held it up just inside the chalk. Kingborough work it out. Fulton battling away. They're trying to intercept it. Kingborough again well set up at the back. Just denying United that time and space. Nodded in there. Ball in dispute. Hennessy for Kingborough. Walsh. Ooh. She almost sprung Grisnich there, and we know what she can do in open space. Walsh with time and space. Walsh cuts in. Cuts in. Nice run from Walsh. And that's 4. Great work from Walsh. Just so strong in the park on the ball is Walsh. Just really hard to defend. You could see her there dribbling, changing the angles and wrong footing the defenders. A substitution here. Great work there from Amelia Howe. She makes way for her teammate. Just checking number there. Either Josie Rose or Hannah Blackman. And the number's not on the score sheet, so I'll need to check that one. Always commentator's nightmare when that happens. Dickinson with the throw. Nodded on. DeMarais is backing into trouble. Trying to get round Fuchs and does. Uses the pace. Great strength from Fuchs though. He's holding her off. Here's an opportunity. Just doesn't quite sit. Mitchell. Gunton in there as well. Fulton in there. It's a few United shirts in there. That's nicely done. Kingborough working it out. That defensive part of the field. Marshall again should be asleep, I reckon, by the time they get out of Birch Avenue. So she's worked so hard today. Great reward for effort too. I've got her down for 3 goals. We'll check that with the Kingborough coach. As I said, there was a bit of a scramble in the box earlier, and I think she might have got the last foot on one of them. She scored 2 outstanding other goals. Little back heel there from DeMarais. She's got a bit of space as the Brazilian, but grey shirts in front of her. Mitchell, probing ball. Page, a deflection there. It doesn't matter. She'll get a throw for that one. It's deflected off the United player. Isabella Duff. Smith, nicely done. Lucy Smith has to pull the trigger. Runs out of real estate, I think. No, play on's the call. Or Fulton involved again. Nice ball there. Just no one on the end of it. Low Avens just ball just bounced in front of her. Skidded onto the keeper. Mitchell and Walsh in the middle of the park. Searching here. It's Avens, substitute. She's come on a little while ago. Tangled up there with Hennessy. Lashmer down the far side on the attack. Hennessy streaming through the middle. Tries to go her direction, but lots of blue shirts there. And that's Fogarty clearing the danger for the home team. Only as far as Page, though. Di Marias and Page, a bit of a race down that touchline. Di Marias with pace. Look at her go. Cuts inside, runs out of room, changes the angle, forces the save. Beautifully done. Solo effort there from Olivia Di Marias, and round of applause all round. Great save from the Kingborough keeper, Casey Bumford. Great individual run, Olivia Di Marias. Always nice when you get a chance to call some play that's got some great attacking and defensive results in it. Just wide. It's Mitchell. They're still working hard, United, searching for that first goal. If you've just joined us here at Kemlake Park, I'm Rob Soward, bringing you this week's match of the round between 4th place Kingborough and 5th placed Launceston United. We're almost halfway through this second half. And the scoreline is Kingborough 4, Launceston United 0. United have certainly had some good chances, but some terrific defending and goalkeeping has proved the difference. Take nothing away from Kingborough. They've been absolutely outstanding with the ball. Dean Marias trying to get round Page. Beautifully done, Page. Lucy Page, she's been fantastic back there for the visitors. And it's a tough mission. Quick turnaround there. Counter attack. You can see that was Ollington. Back. Got Gunton there with her. Good block. Good strength from Gunton there, wins the ball for the home team. Although Avens is limping a little bit there. I'm not sure if she rolled over on her ankle or not. She's favouring it. Hopefully nothing major for Willow. She's just come on as a substitute. Gunton tries to trap it. Got Grisnich in front of her. And nicely done there from Emily. I know there'll be a few fans hoping she gets on the score sheet today because those backflips are a crowd favourite. Yeah. Number 15. A bit of spot. In the next deflection of Cara Lashmar there. Got herself into the right spot, just hit the outside of a boot. Went wide of the keeper. Approaching the 70th minute here at Birch Avenue, and if you've just joined us, it's Kingborough United with a 4-0 lead. Match of the round. United searching for something to kick-start their attempts at reducing that lead. Player of the match there on the far side, Hannah Walsh. Had a heck of a game, number 8. Deflection off Hennessy. Cara Lashma down that far side. using her pace, just squares it up, just doesn't hit a target though. Lucy Smith counter-attack. Di Marias, plenty of real estate in front of her. Walsh cuts the angle off though. Angles game through the middle of the park, up into Di Marias, play on's the call. Walsh runs into a steam train coming her way, and Fogarty, both strong players. Fogarty winning the day on that occasion. Ball at foot. He sends a teammate on a bit of a run there, Gunton. Back to Di Marias. Di Marias sets it. So just over the top. It's been a game of almost for United. It's a beautifully struck ball there from Di Marias. Hit that with power. Just clearing the crossbar and finding the back of the fence, not the back of the net. Evans looks like she's favouring her ankle there a bit. She's actually said that Launceston on a feet. Play the call. I think she did slip over. I don't think there's anything untoward in that. Fuchs just sends that out over the sideline. Payne and Page on the case there. Lashmar involved as Fuchs involved as well. Di Marias winning possession in a dangerous position, sends it into the box. Just goes over Gunton's head. It's belted out by the Kingborough defenders. Walsh traps it near halfway. Lays it off. Page and Hill doing battle over there, and that one going the way of the visitor. She's been amongst their best, Lucy Page, I think. Been excellent at the back. Her and Fuchs have just taken away that space. Not got some talented forwards, but great defence. Here's an opportunity. Flags up, unfortunately, there for United. Nice run there from Di Marias, but flag up early on that occasion. Building again, Kingborough. Kingborough got up their sleeve here from this set play. Little short ball. Page, nice run, but just running out of angles and real estate on that occasion. Nicely knocked back there from lays it off again. Turned over. Kingborough trying to, United trying to find something here. Dickinson. Usually when she's involved, good things happen. Marias, Fuchs right there with her. Walsh at the back to help out. Doing it all over the place at the moment. Willow Haven still favouring that ankle. She's grabbing a knee now. Something in that lower leg area causing her a bit of grief. Dickinson with the throw. Searching for a goal, United. Long ball in. Smith. Nice turn. Deflection. I asked the question, United. "75 minutes gone. Looks like Willow Havens is about to be replaced, I'd say. Gunton. Beautiful ball there for De Moraes. Just a fraction heavy.
Ref sub. Go Wills.
Indy Young coming onto the ground for Willow Havens. Well, copying a little bit of a knock a few moments ago. Lower leg, ankle, not quite sure. Certainly slowing her down. No doubt about that. That's just struck there by the Kingborough defender. So that'll give a corner. Lucy Smith got both arms in the air. She sends it in, nicely struck. Nodded in from Gunton, but gathered equally as efficiently by Casey Bumford. Quick counter attack, nice throw. Sends Walsh on a mission just in front of the club rooms. Opportunity for Lashmar, cuts inside. Got defenders all around her though. Blasted back out of there. Only as far as Walsh. Just searching. Found some space here with the teammate. That was Isabella Duff running onto that. But, that Kingborough defence again, as it's been most of the night, well set. It's Fuchs again. Fuchs and Page have been outstanding back there for the visitors. Been a big part of why there's a clean sheet at the moment. So their goalkeeper. Fuchs changes the angle. Nodded forward there by Fogarty. Gunton traps it. Got Page in front of her. Just holds on, bides the time. Look from De Moraes, but Fuchs turns it over. Counter attack underway. Walsh, beautiful ball there. Oh, just a fraction. Hennessy running onto that nicely, but just a fraction heavy for her. De Moraes trying to dispossess the Kingborough defender. And she does. That's nicely done. Got a 2-on-1 here. If they play it quickly. De Moraes using a pace. Taps it and taps it in. They're on the sheet. Crowd goes wild. Olivia De Moraes. So she makes it 4-1. Mountain to climb with only 10 minutes or so to go, you would think, of regulation time. But well-deserved goal there for United. They've had some good opportunities. And they're rewarded on that occasion. Rose Hyde comes over to... she's coming onto the park. Opportunity again here for City. De Marais is in the thick of it again, as you'd expect. Searches for a teammate, finds one in Gunton. Just good strength. Wins the ball, play on's the call. Ref's found a free kick, bit of a delayed whistle there. I think the free kick was there. I don't think there was any doubt about that. The Launceston player was interfered with. Substitution here, Rose Hyde, about to come on. Isabella Duff making way for Rose Hyde. So some fresh legs out there for United as we head into the last 10 minutes or so of regulation time. To make things interesting, if Gunton can find one here from this free kick, it's a dangerous spot. Every Kingborough player in the box, bar one, and the keeper obviously. Sends it in, strikes it nicely. Oh, that's in the back of the net! Don't worry about that! What a strike! Four two. Game on for the last 10 minutes here. This should be interesting. Mitchell, upended, play on's the call. Opportunity here, that's going to be wide. So 10 minutes or so to go. Wouldn't another one make it interesting? So if you've just joined us, it's Kingborough 4, Launceston United 2. United scoring 2 in the last 2 minutes. A couple of good opportunities. And finding some space. It's nicely shut down there. Fuchs just belts it out of there as she's done most of the day. Fogarty. Nice little run there from her. Scythes away through the middle. Lays it off. Sends De Marais on a mission. She doesn't mind a mission. De Marais' deflection. Back into open space. It's Seferindi. Lays it off. Mitchell. Fogarty from range. Bounce. Mumford says no problem. Turn over there, Lucy Smith. Deflection. Thought that was off a hand. So did the Launceston United bench. Play on's the call. Belted out of there by the skipper. Highlights of the week, I'd imagine. Hennessy just holding it up. Back to Walsh, beautifully done. You see the skill there. Great footwork. Hannah Walsh. Chopped off by Hill. Mitchell, deflection. Lux Fortune. Fogarty comes away with it. Fogarty to Smith. And this is what Smith likes, an opportunity to run. She pulls the trigger, but defended nicely there. Big deflection. Foot race on out on the far side. Gunton wins the race. Comes back inboard to Fogarty. Lets it go from distance, just wide. Plenty of power. Player down over there in back play. Heavy collision over there. Can't see the number from here. Players up there now, they're okay, which is good. Don't ever like to see anyone with an injury. It's the mystery player with a number that's not on the team sheet. All okay though, which is good. Getting into the last 5 minutes or so of regulation. You've just joined us. Rob's out here at Kemlek Park, Birch Avenue. New Newstead, the visitors Kingborough. The Lions with a 4-2 lead. Deep into this fixture. Full moon there, blaring beautifully in the sky. A little bit of mist and fog in the background. And that cloud's cleared, which we thought might bring a bit of rain. Certainly got a bit chillier in the last few minutes. Not chilly if you're United, though. They're working hard. Di Maria's on a run. Di Maria's. Can she find some space? No. To Lara Lawson. Great block. Just as Di Maria's was pulling the trigger. Take the sting out of that shot. Lawson with the throw. Dickinson, deflection. Hennessy, nicely read. Changes the angle. Oh, we go, right side. Fogarty just pumps it long over Di Maria's head. She's got Fuchs there and Payne for company. 2-on-1. Such is the talent of the striker that she's got a couple of people just sitting on her. Not giving her any room to work. Here's an opportunity for United. Just wide of the mark. Laura Fulton on that occasion. She's been busy this evening. Fulton working hard up front. Don't think there'd be a lot of time added on, you wouldn't think. A couple of minutes, I'd say, at most. There hasn't been too many stoppages in this second half. Long ball there from Bumford. Walsh just pumps it forward. Hennessy is on top. Oh, quickly trapped there by Ben. She got the thing forward. Time not the friend of the team. Here, Di Maria's on the burst. What's she got? The Brazilian. Cuts in board and side netting it is. Great run, Olivia Di Maria's. But she got the side netting, not the central one. So it's still 4-2. It's almost regulation time played out. As I said, a couple of minutes added on. Crowd tense over there on the sidelines, the home crowd here at Kemlek Park. Great local sponsor supporting Launceston United. And I'll just chew this. Back on board. Speaking of good, that was Hennessy. She's been busy as well. Time just ticking away. Dickinson trying to win possession back from Smith. Tries to send it forward. Long taken by Venn. She'll just need to move it on quickly. They're searching for 2 quick goals. Bounces over Gunton's leg. Ball just skidding on. Page just running some circles there, chewing valuable seconds up. Fogarty Smith on the ball. Lucy Smith got time, got space. She's just got to move it on quickly. They're not going to run out of time. Got Dickinson here working for her. Laura's going to need to send it long, which she does. Walsh reads it beautifully. It's into Young, sending it inboard, the sub. Walsh right place, right time, as she usually is, though. Page on the far side. Seconds ticking off that clock. Can't be too long to go. We're into time added on at the moment. Referee looking at the watch. Stay tuned for the after game. I'll be speaking back on long ball heading forward, looking for Di Moraes. Just belted out of there by the very well set up Kingborough defence. Hennessy lays it off. Giving Lashmar some work to do. Got Hill on him. Again, can't be long to go, you wouldn't think. Marshall upended. Out over the touchline. Maybe a Kingborough ball. Ref looks at the watch again. I reckon once this ball gets touched, when this comes in, this might be it. As a quick breakdown of it, they headed into the shed with a 3-0 lead, Kingborough, and found the net early on in the second half through the agency of Hannah Walsh. And then a couple of quick goals in a couple of minutes from Di Moraes and Gunton, but that wasn't enough for the home team. So great win for the visitors. Rob Soward signing off here. I'll be coming back shortly with the interviews with the coaches. But full time here at Kemlake Park, Birch Avenue. Launceston United 2, Kingborough 4.